wait and see who shows up. I got a pumpkin spice iced pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. So let's just wait and see who joins. This live, I'm celebrating reaching over 200 subscribers. My account just keeps going up. My views on my videos just keep going up, and I am so happy. I am so thrilled. Hi, Jen. Jen is here. I got my Starbucks girly. Iced because it is still hot as I'll get outside here where I live. So, so I'm kind of waiting to see if we get more people in the chat. So, Jen, were you able to get your stuff done that you were planning to get done before my live? At least get most of it or some of it done. Hi. So, hey, Lacey's here. Hi, Lacey. Oh my gosh, happy Friday. How are you doing, girly? How's it going? Let me know. Oh my gosh. So, as Lacey and Jen know, I have been on YouTube since August of 2017, which is just absolutely crazy to me. And this channel has always strictly been a hobby because I live with chronic illness and chronic pain. And for me, oh no, I hope you don't get sick. Oh, I'm so glad that you can do this while you're resting. Yes, rest, drink water, take care of yourself. I actually had a low grade fever yesterday, but when I checked this morning, it was gone. So I think me getting good sleep last night kind of helped my body it was reset. So I hope you feel better. I hope you don't get sick. Take good care of yourself. Yeah, so thank you, Lacey. Yeah, no, over 200 subscribers now. When I checked this morning, I was at 233. And it just skyrocketed really fast. I went from being under 200 subscribers, like, I don't know, less than a month ago, to now being over 200, teetering close to 250, which is just fantastic. I am so, so happy. So like I said, I've been on YouTube since 2017. I've been doing like collab videos for like the past few years. And if you don't know, I don't edit. I don't edit. I don't do voiceovers. I don't add music. I don't, create like special thumbnails. I basically take a picture, I film in real time, and what you see is what you get. There's no fancy work involved. I have you guys on a tripod right now, but I honestly didn't start using a tripod, I think, until, was it like 2 years ago? So I was quite a few years into doing YouTube before I started using a tripod, before I just kind of got creative with how I would set my phone. So this live is kind of a big thank you to everyone for their support, for their liking and watching and commenting. Like, my watch hours have gone up, my views have gone up, my subscriber count has gone up, and I'm just thrilled. I'm so very happy about it. I've met so many wonderful friends on YouTube, made so many wonderful friends, and all these things. Which, when you have chronic illness and stuff, most of the time is really your only way to socialize. It's with chronic illness, you don't get out much, so sometimes the friends you make online are your social life. So, very much appreciated. Mm. Yeah, so I've lived minimally since 2016. So the past 8 years, I'm agnostic. I'm a lesbian. Um, and basically, as long as you're nice to me and as long as you're nice to the people I care about, we're good. If you're inappropriate or rude or mean, then I take issue. Absolutely. Yes, online friendships are still friendships. Absolutely, Lacey. I agree. And hopefully, Lacey, one day you and I can meet in person. There are a few of my online friends that I would, we would love. I think we'd have so much fun hanging out in person. Um, so maybe one day. Yes. So, I'm trying to think. I didn't really have a plan as to what I was going to talk about during this live. I just kind of am, you know, it's just kind of whatever. It's just, coming on here and just saying thank you to everybody and giving you guys a chance to talk. Because normally you're just listening to me talk. So I figure with lives, I like it because this way we can have a conversation. So if there are any questions you're curious about, anything you want to ask me, anything you want me to ask you, um, you're welcome to it. I am, yes, I'm on YouTube, and yes, I share my life and stuff, and my life with chronic illness, but there are some things that are private. So just know that with questions, you can ask me anything, but depending on what it is, I might not be able to answer it for that reason. So yeah. Oh, coffee is so good. What's your favorite coffee? I love all coffee. So I won't drink it black. I will not drink coffee black. Um, I am normally, if I'm making it home, I would just make coffee and add a little, either a bit of milk to it or add a little bit of heavy cream to it. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of maple syrup to it. Most of the time, it's just coffee with a little bit of milk in it. But I do not have the gut power, willpower, or whatever to enjoy it black. I'm not there yet. Um, I I currently just use a coffee pot, but I prefer espresso machine coffee. Um, Now with Keurig and K cups and the different brands of that sort of thing, I don't like it. It makes my body doesn't like it. It makes me sick when I drink um like K cup Nespresso cup coffee. So it has to be either from a coffee pot or an espresso machine. And when I'm going out and getting coffee, I do like chai tea, or I'll do a dirty chai, which is just chai with espresso shots in it. And then, like I said, I like my pumpkin spice latte, which is what I'm drinking now. Um, Cinnamon dolce latte. Just a bunch of different kinds of coffee. So, but it needs to be strong. A matcha latte. No, I have not had the matcha. Um, Matcha is the green latte, right? But it's, yeah, that. So one thing you guys may not know is that when it comes to, yeah, it's the green one. Yeah, it's supposed to be healthier for you or whatever, and I haven't tried it. I have this weird thing where I don't like mixing my fruits and my veggies. There are some things where that, or like matcha green latte, I mean, it looks like a witch's potion, which I think is really cool. But when I think of coffee, I do not think of a green drink, and it weirds me out. So I have not tried it. It's the same with fruits and veggies. I do not like veggie smoothies. I've tried them. I do not like veggie juice. Not really a fan. I'll drink it if I need to, but not really a thing. Um, so if you add veggies to a fruit smoothie, like spinach or something, I'll drink it. I'm not going to be rude, but I don't really like mixing my fruits and my veggies. In my mind, they should be separate, and it really bugs me and kind of grosses me out when they're together. So if somebody makes that and offers it to me, I'm not going to be rude and tell them I'm not going to drink it. But personally, I don't intentionally go out and mix my fruits and my veggies. And yeah, and matcha is the same thing with like coffee. I coffee black or coffee with some sort of creamer in it. Absolutely. Lattes, espressos, yes, please. But green latte, nope, nope, nope. And I'm that way with a lot of things. There are some things where I'm kind of a purist. I can be adventurous, I can try things, I can like new things, but there are some things where, like, I'll do it if it's there, not to be rude, but it's not something I would pick on my own. I'm that way with movies and TV shows and different things, games, where there's a version that I like that's maybe considered the older version or whatever, that to me it's the best version, and any variation of it, any newer version of it, and I don't like it. Nope, nope, nope. See, it's a green tea latte. And that's the thing, is I'm not big on green tea. Which is probably why I'm one of the reasons why I'm weirded out about it. Because I'm not a big on green tea. I like black tea, black tea is delicious. Um, in different forms of black tea. I find that very good. I like chai tea, very good. Green tea, I've never really been a big fan of. Even whether it's some sort of green tea on its own, even when it's not mixed with coffee, it's not really something I gravitate towards. If somebody uses green tea in something and I can't really taste the green tea or whatever, then I consider it, but it's not really a thing. And I have family and stuff, and like my grandma, who was the same way. None of us, as far as I know, are really green tea people. Huh, you're not really a big green tea either, Lacey, but you like the matcha latte. Okay. See, now that has me. Yeah, I'm weird about things too. Normally, it's one of those things like I like California rolls. I like crab puffs. I'll sometimes eat like a crab leg, but I don't like fish. And I don't like any other form of sushi. It's like the one thing, fish wise, sushi wise, that I will eat. Everything else, it's just the texture is weird. It grosses me out. I don't like it. I've tried it. I won't eat it. But crab, I'm okay with. So sometimes it's just you may not like something overall, but then you find it in like that one thing, and you're like, ooh, yummy. Yeah, I you hate sushi. Yeah, I used to too, and then I think in my early 20s, somebody had me try California rolls. Yeah, it was my bestie had me try California rolls, and that was the first time I actually liked something fish. Growing up, when my family or friends would try to get me try fish, I was that kid who would cry in rebellion of having anything fish. I didn't like the smell. I refused to touch it. I didn't want to try it. I thought it was gross. And then as a teenager and when I was a young adult, um, it got to the point where I didn't want to be. I was willing to branch out and try more things when it came to food. So I would try fish and stuff, but I still didn't like it. Don't like the smell, don't like the taste, don't like the texture. Grosses me out. But I have so many friends and a family. Yeah, no, it's sushi. My California rolls are rice, seaweed, crab, avocado, and cucumber together. And that's a California roll. So I enjoy that. I think it's delicious. But all other forms of sushi I don't like. Like there are times where I'll be out with somebody and I'll be getting my California rolls and they'll be getting another kind of sushi. And I almost have the urge to get my food to go and leave the restaurant. Because just some of the smells and looks of other sushi grosses me out. It's just one of those things where I'm like, ew, ew. I don't even want to try it. Barely want to look at it. Grosses me out. Hi, Matt. Welcome. We're just here talking, celebrating reaching over 200 subscribers on YouTube. Always love to see new faces. Yes, Lacey. Yes. So we're just talking about whether we do or do not like sushi and, our weirdness around certain foods, whether we do or do not like matcha tea. I am not a matcha latte drinker, and I am very particular when it comes to food. Um, I also have a lot of food allergies, which when I was a teenager, kid, we didn't know I did. So I was still eating that stuff. But luckily, I never had like an anaphylactic reaction. I kind of wish I did because then I would have stopped eating that stuff a lot sooner. But I don't. Um, and then in my early 20s with foods, since we're talking about food, in my early 20s with foods and stuff, and as a young adult, as a teenager and stuff, doctors would get really frustrated with me with my weight and say I wasn't eating healthy, and which some of the time was true. There were times where I really did eat junk, but a lot of the times I tried to eat. Yep, super picky now, foods and sensitivities. Same, Lacey, same. And so, like, there was a time where I told the doctor, I'm like, hey, I quit soda and I'm eating my fruits and vegetables and all this stuff. And the doctors wouldn't believe me because they're like, well, if you did, you'd be skinnier, you'd be health, you wouldn't be as heavy as you are. And turns out I was food sensitive, and so there were things that I would eat that are considered healthy, like tomatoes and stuff. They're considered healthy. They are basically in everything, most everything, and my body doesn't like them. So when I cheat and I have tomatoes and certain other foods, I will gain like 3 pounds overnight from eating that stuff. And then if I stop eating that stuff for a few days, that weight just falls off really quickly. But I usually gain weight from eating that stuff when I eat stuff I'm sensitive to. I also have other bodily reactions. Um, my throat can close while I'm eating it, but never like a full like anaphylactic need to go to the ER, I need to get an injection sort of thing. Just reacting enough just for it to be annoying. But there are times where I'll miss a food or I'll miss certain flavors. So I will cheat and deal with the consequences. So I wouldn't advise it for anybody with food sensitivities. Don't, you know, don't do as I do. So yeah, no. Well, that's the thing, Lacey, is that with I really should. I didn't realize we are going to get into this. Otherwise, I would put a trigger warning on this live. But with my health conditions, there are times where I struggle to eat, or what I'm eating makes me really nauseous, no matter what it is. That was me yesterday. I mean, it didn't matter what I ate, what I drank, it made me nauseous. Um, and sometimes I would struggle to eat or not have enough money to eat regularly like I should. And most people get super skinny and drop when with food. When they do that, me, my body clings to my fat like it was like they're trying like it's windy and the wind's trying to blow them away. Um, mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. For me, it's not all the time, but it can be a pretty regular thing. And then how much I eat, like it's, um, like sometimes like it's weird because going out to eat, a lot of the times I feel bad because I never know what my body's gonna do. Sometimes I can be going out to eat with somebody, and my body takes a few bites and it's done. There are times where I can go out to eat and I can eat the full portion of whatever it is. And then there are times where I go out to eat and I can only eat part of it and then I'm done. And that's same with making food at home. So these people who meal prep and make meals ahead of time and stuff, I think that is fantastic. If that works for you, great. But when you have a body where you're never sure how much it's going to eat or whether it's going to make you nauseous or not, making meals ahead, as convenient as it is, has never really worked for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lacey gets it. Lacey understands. So, I know with having low stamina that making meals ahead or eating leftovers, for a lot of people, it's what they tell you to do. But for me, and the way my body is, it doesn't really work. Because a lot of times, my body doesn't like leftovers. I usually have to, if somebody's making food, I'll usually eat just enough until I'm full. And if I'm the one making food, then I usually make just enough that I think my body will eat it. And I don't make extras to have leftovers. Because with the way my body is, it doesn't seem to be a fan of leftovers. It's weird, I know, I can't explain it to you, but it's the way it is. Oh, man. Okay. Mel's here, Mello. Hey, Melinda, how are you doing? Mm-hmm. So Melinda Plain and Simple is here, everybody. If you all didn't know, Melinda also has a channel, and her husband recently retired this year, and so after he retired, she's just kind of posting videos when she wants to instead of regularly because they're enjoying his retirement. So she may not be on here regularly, but she still does post sometimes. So stay subscribed to her channel. Be sure to watch her videos and show her support and love still, because she's an awesome, wonderful person, and her videos are still fantastic. Just not as often as they used to be, which is good, which is fine. You gotta do what makes you happy. And my friend Jen at Live Laugh Love with Jen is also in the chat. She's my moderator for when I go live. And she has a channel and puts up videos too. Her channel is awesome. And then Lacey is just an awesome friend, awesome supporter of our channels. Hi, Olivia. Welcome. Thank you. How are you doing today, Olivia? How is everybody doing? Celebrating reaching over 200 subscribers on YouTube. It's interesting though, with reaching over 200 subscribers on YouTube, which I am thrilled about, I am happy about. But in my analytics, it says 70% of my viewers are not subscribed. So I love all the views I get and stuff. But that's just one of the background things of YouTube, is that a lot of the times when you have a channel, a good portion of your views are people who are not subscribed, which is fine. I love the views. It pushes my videos out. So whether they're subscribed or not, they're still watching and supporting me, and they're still helping my channel, which I love, and it's very much appreciated. So the I had my film. I did my Halloween decorate with me on my YouTube channel recently. Had that video go out, and everybody seems to really be loving it, which is fantastic. And it's one of those things where I'm excited because I had a couple decorations sent to me to use for Halloween, but they didn't arrive until after that video went out. So I plan on adding those and to finish decorating my room for Halloween. Oh, yes. If you love Halloween, you're definitely going to watch that video. Also, it's part of a collab. So there's a playlist in my description box, and some of us did fall, some of us did Halloween. And so if you want all of like the Halloween vibes, all the fall vibes, because some of them don't celebrate or do Halloween, you're definitely going to want to click on the playlist in my description box after you've watched that video, because it's amazing. My friend Clarissa at Sunny in the Suburbs is our host for that collab. So the beginning of each month we do a different theme, and so October was fall Halloween, because not everybody does Halloween, and it was just so much fun. I mean, I decorate for Halloween whether I'm on YouTube or not. It's I have Halloween decorations, I have Christmas decorations, and I have Hanukkah decorations. Those are the 3 holidays that I do decorate for. I don't decorate for all the other holidays, really. I don't feel the need to, but for those 3 holidays, I do like to decorate. I also decorated for fall for the first time in my adult life this year, which was a lot of fun. So I now have some fall decor. So I think being in a hot climate, or maybe it's me getting older or whatever it is, there are things that I used to not want to decorate for or bother with that now I absolutely love decorating for, and I just love the vibes, and I love the feeling, and I love the look and everything about it. So although it's this time when I'm decorating for a season or a holiday, where I kind of wish I did add music to my videos, and I might talk to somebody about seeing if they can add music to my videos or whatever. Because I just straight up don't have the stamina for it. Um, because to add like Nightmare Before Christmas music or some other form of music to my Halloween Decorate With Me would have been really cool. Um, Adding Christmas music, being able to play Christmas music during my Christmas Decorate With Me would also have been really cool. And for different seasons. I need to see if because with music and stuff, there's a lot that goes into it because you deal with like copyright issues and stuff with certain music and certain songs, which is why a lot of YouTubers play the same songs over and over and over again. There are recently some YouTubers who have like switched up their music and done something different, which I'm so grateful for. Because when a lot of them are using the same songs over and over and over, for people who, live with me, it sounds like I'm watching the same video over and over and over because of the music. So, for YouTubers to switch up their music and do something different, much appreciated. But I have but I would need to like use like jazz or blues music. I would need to I like rock and heavy metal and classical like Beethoven and Bach and just different kinds of music. I'm not huge on pop or rap or country music. I really don't like country music, to be honest. But I do like Johnny Cash. But I think he's more, I like Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra and, Bing Crosby and stuff, so. Like, I really wanted my heavy metal music playing while I decorated for Halloween. But that would not go over well on YouTube. So, I just decorated with no music instead. Because honestly, for me, I'd rather not decorate. I'd rather decorate with no music than music that I'm not, like, absolutely in love with. And same with, like, movies and stuff. I don't really have favorites, Lacey. This is where it's tricky. Because people will ask me my favorite, I don't really have favorites. Kerouac Angren, I think that's how you pronounce it, that band. I listen to them, and there's basically a station on Pandora with that band and other bands along that similar line that I absolutely love listening to. One of my brothers is also really into heavy metal and stuff, so I get a lot of my music and bands and stuff. He's the one that suggests that kind of stuff to me. And that's where I found the bands in the first place. But no, I don't really I don't really have favorites. And that's kind of the same, kind of across the board. There are things I prefer, but so there are things I absolutely love, and there are things I love but I don't love as much. But I don't have like one particular favorite. Do you like heavy metal, Lacey? Or you just or metal? Um, curious. Anybody listening, watching, like heavy metal? Yes, yes, yeah. No, I love music. My family loves music. Um, a lot of the time, you can either find us quoting or singing from different movies and stuff. Oh, that's cool. You like some? Yeah, no, it's okay if it's not your favorite. Heavy metal is kind of it's a thing. It's a taste. Um, I also listen to death metal, uh, and stuff. So, like I said, it's a variety of music. But I also love jazz and blues and um, like music from like David Bowie, and what else? Just a wide variety of music. Yeah, all forms of music, really. Like I said, the only music I really don't like is country music. I didn't like it in the '90s. I don't like it now. It's not really my thing. Um, there are some older artists, artists have since passed on, like Johnny Cash and stuff, who their music, I would consider more on the countryside. I enjoy. I think because my grandparents listened to some like folky country music sometimes, a little bit, I think. And what they listened to, it was I liked some of it. So, but honestly, I couldn't tell you the artist or the song or how old the music was or anything. But I was also like a kid, teenager when I would listen to that music with them. So it's been a while. Um, I also like opera music. I think opera music is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. I used to try and sing like high, like opera, and get my voice up in that range, and couldn't do it. But I really appreciate it. Oh, I love musicals. Oh my gosh, musicals make me happy. The Sound of Music, loved it. Um, the old Disney movies, I basically consider them musicals, like Lion King, Aristocats. What else? Mary Poppins. Uh, and then there are other movies like My Fair Lady. Um, Hello Dolly. Yeah, I love musicals. Um, I normally don't sing and dance when other people are around, but if you catch me when I'm not looking, you might most likely see me quoting movies or singing and dancing. Not great, kind of horrible actually, but singing and dancing to music from different musicals and movies. Like I used to go full Eliza Doolittle from My Fair Lady, and you sing "All I Want Is Room Somewhere Far Away from the Cold Night Air." I'm not gonna sing it because it would be awkward, but if you know that movie, you know what I'm talking about. Or you know, the one where she's, with the song where she sings "Just You Wait, Mr. Higgins." Oh yes, yes, I will. Sing songs from The Lion King. Yeah. Sing songs from Hello Dolly. Absolutely. Yep, yep, yep. Love me some musicals. Absolutely. Same with like decorating and all that stuff. I kind of like a little bit of everything. When somebody says they have eclectic taste, I really do. I have eclectic taste, and I like a little bit of everything. It's why I switch up my furniture when I'm able to. It's why I switch up my decor when I'm able to. And it's why when you see what I've been watching on any of the streaming services, you will see the full wide range of, with my music, with what I watch. It really is basically a little bit of everything. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't really watch horror movies. Horror movies, favorite Studio Ghibli. Probably Howl's Moving Castle. I think. Yeah, no, I think I can safely say that that's probably the one area where I do have a favorite. I love Howl's Moving Castle. Um, Mainly because I just love Calcifer. I mean, I love all the. Oh, Howl's is your favorite too? Yay! Oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes. It's such a good movie. Okay, people, we are talking about the Studio Ghibli movies right now. Lacey and I are. If you have not seen them, oh, it was in theaters again where you are. Oh my gosh, I would have been all over that. I would have loved to see it on a theater screen. Oh my gosh, yes, yes. That is one thing where I would love. I, that's one thing where I'm like, I would love to one day have a place and turn one of the rooms into a theater room, to get a projector, basically use one whole, almost whole wall as my movie screen, and get really comfy chairs and comfy blankets, and make the room, blacked out with blackout curtains, and have a theater room. The walls dark so the light isn't bouncing off, and just have a full on cozy dark theater room is goals for me. It is dream. Who knows whether it will happen eventually, but I hope that one day I can speak it into existence, because that is just, I love the idea of my bedroom being blacked out and being all cozy like it is now, and then having another room that's a theater room, and just being able to lounge and relax in a recliner and cozy up and watch a movie. Absolute happy place. Absolute love, love, love. Although when I was a teenager, I also wanted a library room, like wall to wall books. Um, you know, finding out I had a dust allergy and living minimally and kind of being a nomad kind of knocked that one out. But I used to really want to have like a full library, a full theater room. It was it was my goal. Most people dream of having an in-home gym. I dream of sitting on my bottom reading books or watching movies for hours and hours and hours on end. I'm also the type that still loves a dining room. I love the idea of sitting at a table with people for meals. I love the idea of being able to do board games and card games and jigsaw puzzles and all those things. Yeah, I'm moving with lots of books along the walls, yes. Um, my thing with doing the whole like library walls is that I love the idea of it. But with my dust allergies and with how dusty shelves and books get, it would just be, oh my gosh, Lacey, it would be so cool if we could live closer. Well, I am a nomad, so who knows? I might end up over by you. Who knows what the future holds? I just, yeah, I know I am. People, I am a bit of a nomad. I, if I'm at the same address for more than a year, I kind of celebrate and kind of throw a party because being at the same address for more than a year is a big deal for me. It doesn't happen that often, at least not in my adult life. Which is crazy to me because, so speaking of other celebrations besides hitting 200 subscribers, next month will be a year of living at this address, which is just absolutely nuts to me. I can't believe it has almost been a year. I'm just completely blown away, nuts. Time has just flown by because it does not feel like it has been that long. So, I know almost next month, November will be a year. And it's just crazy. So, but it is. It's a big deal for me being someplace for more than a year. Because whether it's been by choice or by life circumstances, um, usually when the year mark hits or before the year mark hits, something happens and I need to move. So, me being an address for a year or more than a year is always cause for celebration. I know lots of people who stay in the same spot for years, and good for them. I think that's great. You can be at the same spot for years and just be settled and have your community and everything. But I'm just not there yet. Maybe one day I will be. One day I'll be somewhere for a while. I mean, I sort of have, but I've lived in like the same area within, a so many mile radius. And my address in that area has just changed over and over again. But yeah. So we shall see. I always get nervous when it comes up to the year mark or gets close to the year mark because based on past history, usually something happens and I end up needing to move again. So we will see if history repeats itself, whether I will be here for a while. Because honestly, with how things have been going, it could go both ways at this point. It could go either way. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, Jen and Melinda, are you guys still here? I know Lacey and I have been super, super chatty, which is great. I love it, Lacey. But I'm just curious. Everybody else has been kind of quiet. Checking in. We've been on here for almost an hour. Let me know how you all are doing. No, it's okay, Lacey. I'm sure they don't mind. They're just here to hang out. And I know Jen and Melinda both have, everybody's got busy and stuff going on, so they're just kind of popping in when they can. So, okay, you good? Jen's still good. Yay! Some people, I basically didn't get up and get out of bed until an hour before this, until like an hour before I went live. Which, as you can see, this is where I'm at with my coffee. And why I'm sounding more awake and energetic. Because it usually takes me a while after I get up to fully, get up, wake up, and be coherent and to hold a conversation. Hence why I made sure I had a strong coffee so I wasn't a zombie while this live was going. Although we are getting close to Halloween, so me being a zombie would have still fit. So I have a question for all of you. And if you're not in the live right now, comment. We will put a question in my community tab and ask. But with my other Halloween decor that I got. It's only a couple things that I'm going to be adding to the Halloween decor I already put up. But my question to all of you is, do you want me to be like live and putting that decor out? Or do you want me to film it, me putting that decor out? Or do you want me to just do it and then show you the room when it's all done? Think on it. Let me know what you guys think, whether you want to see me doing it or whether you want me to just do it and show you when it's all done. Curious. Very curious. Oh, and Lacey, we were talking about Ghibli earlier. Um, Last night I started watching before I fell asleep. Kiki's Delivery Service. So, and once the month of October started, I started watching the Harry Potter movies. Um, I've watched Labyrinth with David Bowie. Yeah, Kiki's is one of my favorites. Um, Usually with the month of October, I mean, year round especially, but with the month of October, I kind of go on a Harry Potter kick, Studio Ghibli kick, um, watching like The Labyrinth, with David Bowie and stuff. It's just. There are certain movies that The Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. His Tim Burton's Corpse Bride is another good one. So, just it's been a minute since I've watched it, but I sometimes watch. I like Edward Scissorhands. You're not a fan of Labyrinth? How? Lacey, no! We were bonding so well! Why did you have to go ahead and say that? How can you not be a fan of the Labyrinth? Lacey. I love you, girlie, but it's a sad day. Sad day. It's okay, I forgive you. You've got good taste in basically everything else. So. But I love Star Wars, I love Star Trek, I love Lord of the Rings. Oh gosh darn it. Oh. Well, people, this is frustrating. I've got about this much coffee left. And as Lacey and I were talking about earlier, sometimes we can't finish because what we're having starts to make us nauseous. And I was all fine, and all of a sudden, I'm really nauseous. I want to be able to finish my coffee, though. I really want to finish my coffee. Gosh darn it. This is a time when I would normally be using a curse word, swear word, but it's YouTube, so I'm not going to. But I really effing want to. Because this makes me sad. Oh. Yeah, not gonna be able to finish it. Oh, no, no. Mm. Ugh. No. Yep. No. Body's not having it anymore. Well, everybody. Yeah, no, it's okay. It happens. But because of that, we are going to have a memorial for my coffee. And we are going to pour it out down the sink. Because, by the time my body calms down and I'm able to drink it again, it's going to be all watered down and not drinkable anyway. So, let's all say goodbye to the rest of my coffee. Da, 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 da. Just like that. Farewell, coffee. It's gone. I'm glad I got through most of you. I honestly feel like I'm about to throw up, so I'm just gonna. I probably won't actually throw up, but I feel like I'm going to. It's just I'm at that level of nauseous right now. Body just was done. Oh man. Using my Nightmare Before Christmas blanket. Happy place. But it was supposed to be like 90 something degrees Fahrenheit where I live today outside. So, but luckily the place where I live has AC, so it may be hot outside, but I can still have a blanket and wear a shirt with sleeves and be cozy on the inside. I know it's probably, well, I definitely know it's still hot where you are, Lacey. Because you and I have talked, so I know it's still hot where you are. Yeah, I thought so. So hopefully able to stay cool. I'm good because I have ice cream in the freezer. So I can have ice cream later. Yeah, no, it's still it it drops into like the 80s or 70s at night here, and then goes up into like the 90s during the day. But within the next couple months, it will actually start getting cold at night here and cooler during the day, which I'm grateful for because when I lived up north, my body didn't like the extreme cold, and my body doesn't really like the extreme heat either. I kind of need that breezy in between weather for my body to somewhat like me. So that's why when it's too cold or it's too hot, I spend a lot of time indoors with places that have AC because I can't handle the cold or the hot for very long. Oh, a higher 86 with a lower 55. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Mm. Oh, it's nice that you get some fall weather. Very nice, Lacey. That's exciting. Can you still hear me from back here, Lacey? Yes, her temperature does sound pleasant. Very pleasant. Can you guys hear me from back here? With me leaning up against the couch, can you still hear me? I don't use a speaker or anything or microphone, so I'm not. Yay, you guys can still hear me. Good. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I just need to rest my back for a minute. Um, yeah, Jen's weather does sound really nice. Um, with the crazy weather and stuff that's been happening on the East Coast, um, I know that a lot has been lost or ruined, and so if people are able to help with the starting over and rebuilding of the East Coast and just being supportive, I'm sure the East Coast people would really appreciate it. Um, it's a lot to start over. It's a lot to see what you love disappear, to get destroyed. So I know there are quite a few different organizations and different people, different YouTubers doing stuff to like send support and help for the East Coast. Oh, that's great that your church is doing something to help Lacey. I love that. Um, yeah, I know there are different, like Ashlyn Eaton on YouTube, um, and Carrie Lynn on YouTube have both like set up a thing to where their subscribers can like send stuff to them, or they give like organizations that are hoping that they can like send money to for support and stuff. So just doing things to try and help people. So I just hope with the people that Aw, thanks for hanging out, Lacey. I'm glad you got to rest and hang out with us and talk. And good luck with what you're doing. Hope it goes well. Oh, yeah. Good luck finding everything you need at the store, Lacey. Love you. Bye. Just back to, so it looks like it's going to be me and you, Jen. Yep, loves, loves. Mm. Oh. This does seem to be a good time for me to go live. So I'm glad it's worked for people. It's not too late on the East Coast area, and it's not too early in the Midwest or on the West Coast. Although it was probably weird for my West Coast people, just because it was about lunchtime on the West Coast when I started this live. Mm. Oh, oh, oh. Excuse me. So, any questions? Anything anybody wants to talk about? Um, with lives, I like it to be a conversation and not completely one-sided. So let me know. And Jen, do you need to go or are you still good? Also, let me know. You're still good. Good. Yay. I brushed my hair before I went live. It always looks so much better when I bother to brush my hair. Okay, people, I need to blow my nose. I'll be right back. Just gonna move you over for a second so I can blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. Didn't want you to watch me blow my nose because honestly, when I blow my nose, it's a little loud. In fact, sometimes it's very loud. So, I wanted to lessen the noise of blowing my nose as much as possible. Aw, thank you, Rachel. Hey, everybody. My friend Rachel from Life is Good, y'all, is here. We both follow Sarah at Small Changers, and she recently started a YouTube channel, and she's doing really well at it so far. So, be sure to check out Rachel's YouTube channel at Life is Good, y'all, because her and her family are just doing a great job at having a YouTube channel. It's all very new to them. They're all new at it, you know. So, you're definitely going to want to go check her out. Give them your love and support. Like and comment and subscribe to their videos as well. So, but Sarah and I and we all convinced her to start a YouTube channel. You know, she was thinking about it. So, she was convinced, and she's doing really great. I'm so happy she was able to pop on and say hi. That she's a very, very busy lady. So, it's just crazy to me how my channel has grown because I've gotten like over 30 subscribers in about a month. And back when I first started my channel, it took me a few years just to reach 50 subscribers. And now I'm gaining quite a few subscribers in a very short amount of time. So it's just wild to me, and I'm just so thankful to everybody for that kind of support and love, and because it's a big deal. So hey, everybody. Hello. Oh my gosh, it's gone quiet on here. It's gone quiet, Jen. It's gone quiet. Oh, good. That's finally healing. Okay. Yay. This, what the? Still have that mark. It's been months. Anyways. I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer on here. See if anybody else pops in to say hi, or if people get chatty again. And if not, then in a few minutes I will end the live. But let's just see if anybody else pops in to say hi, or wants to talk about anything. Because this live is me thanking you. Yeah, no, I've noticed you're a bit quiet today, Jen, which is okay. You have and I have talked, and so I know your reasoning behind you being quiet, and it makes complete sense. So don't feel bad. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to be this chatty today on my end, but doing it. So I also know that everybody's busy, everybody has a lot going on, so I wasn't expecting. Yeah, cozy and sleepy for sure. Like, like I said, I didn't get out of bed until like an hour before this went live, and before that, I had been sleeping on and off since for like 12 hours. So, which normally I don't sleep that long. Normally my body cuts me off for like 7 hours, but apparently my body needed it. So, and also, what is everybody's weekend plans? Yeah, no, wrapping up in a blanket will definitely do that. Um, Honestly, if it wasn't for the coffee, I would, like I said, I'd basically be a zombie right now if it wasn't for the coffee. So, and it's also why I got Starbucks coffee where it was like has like a few shots of espresso in it. Because if I was a good girl and I made coffee at home, I would still be a zombie because it does not affect me enough to like really wake me up and give me that. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Jen is on the East Coast, everybody, so she's dealing with hurricane cleanup, and they're still renovating the house, so she has got a lot going on. So I really appreciate it when she takes time out of her busy schedule to moderate for me and be here in my lives, especially since they tend to go long and super chatty. Much, much appreciated. So I don't really have any plans this weekend. Um, because I had a low grade fever yesterday, I'm probably just gonna rest today and skip what I had planned on doing, and just to make sure my body is rested enough and okay before I try and do anything. So if I do anything this weekend, I'm probably gonna keep it simple because usually there are certain signs when my body's trying to flare and shut down, and during those times I try to like rest and take it easy for a day or two, or a couple days, or however long I feel my body needs it, so I don't go into a flare. So I may try and film my tiny tidy for Tuesday this weekend, but just keep it really super simple. Um, when I decorated for Halloween and filmed that video, I did not bother cleaning my room beforehand because I'm like, what's more Halloween than having a room that's decorated and spooky and a little on the dirty side? So, but because of my dust allergies and my health, I can't leave it dirty. So I need to at least dust my room this weekend because the dust does bother me. It does get to me. Oh. So, anyways, it's seeming pretty quiet still, Jen. Nobody else is really popping to say hi or being chatty. So, I think we want to end this live in a minute or two. Just gonna wait a little bit longer to see if anybody else feels like saying hi or being chatty. Hmm. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen because I was waiting until you had your power back to go live because I originally wanted to go live when I hit 200, but then the East Coast craziness happened, and so I decided to wait. And glad I did because last time I checked, I was at 233 subscribers. So, like I said, it shot up fast, and I'm so happy and so grateful and so thankful. And think it is amazing. Okay, everybody. Well, it's been quiet on here for a little bit now. I think everybody's just busy, and it's Friday, and so everybody's getting ready for their weekend. So, if you watch this and you get this far into it, or watch this part, and you're new, just know that I talk about on my channel. I talk about minimalism and my health. I just try to be raw and real and honest. I don't film or edit or anything. I mean, I don't edit or do voiceovers over or anything on my videos. It's very just, real time. What you see is what you get. You know, I'm part of collabs that do tidying and decluttering and organizing and sharing thoughts on things, decorating. But I do it from the perspective of somebody who does live simple and who does have chronic health issues. Oh, thanks, Dan. Yeah. I'm also lesbian and agnostic and stuff. So when I decorate for holidays or celebrate holidays, for me there is no religious tying to it. So like for Halloween, I don't worship Satan. I'm not a pagan. It's not my thing. I purely just love doing stuff for Halloween. I love decorating for Halloween. I love that kind of goth, spooky decor. But there's no religious belief, sentiment behind it. Growing up, we did not celebrate Halloween. It was not a thing. We did church stuff instead. So, and then as an adult, when I decided to celebrate Halloween and to decorate for Halloween, I basically took any belief system, religion, completely out of it, purely because I like the aesthetic and I just enjoy it. Same with Christmas and Hanukkah. Growing up Christian, we did the whole, celebrating the birth of Jesus thing. Christian thing towards Christmas. And then after I went agnostic as a young adult, Christmas, I still love it. It's probably one of my absolute favorite holidays. It's very nostalgic for me. I have a lot of good memories of Christmas. So, and it's probably one of the few areas where I own quite a bit of decor for someone who lives simply, because honestly, if I had the stamina, I would deck the halls. It's probably the one area where if I had the space and the stamina, I would not be minimal, because I would absolutely go full. I guess the best similarity I could draw is go full Hallmark and just fully deck the halls. If I had the stamina in the space, I would totally be that person. And it's probably one area where I'm not as minimal. But, and then with Hanukkah, my family, we are part Jewish, so I do like to put out a menorah and menorah candles and stuff for Hanukkah. But once again, it's not religious for Hanukkah. It's more just this is part of my heritage, so I I like to do something as far as Hanukkah is concerned. Um, when I lived up north with my roommate's cat, 1 year I actually got them. It was a set of like 8 cat toys for the 8 days of. Is it 8 days of Hanukkah? See, this is why I'm not religious about it because with my brain fog I can't. I'm not even can't even give you correct details. But basically, it was a set of cat toys for each day of Hanukkah. And so each day of Hanukkah, my roommate's cat got a new cat toy. Because with Hanukkah, you get like a present for each different day of Hanukkah. So I will be decorating for Hanukkah and Christmas this year together, like I did last year, because Hanukkah, the first day of Hanukkah, lands on Christmas Day this year. So I will have my Hanukkah and Christmas decor up at the same time. Well, sort of, because I will decorate for Christmas and I will decorate for Hanukkah, but then I usually, after Christmas Day is done, I usually take my Christmas decor down, so they'll be up together for a little bit, but then Christmas decor will come down and I'll just have my menorah out. So just to give you guys a preview thoughts of future of what that's gonna look like. So me decorating for Christmas, that video will come out sometime in December. And then I do not decorate or anything for Thanksgiving. With Thanksgiving and stuff, there is this recipe that my grandma would always make that I've made ever since, even after she passed away, because it just reminds me of her. It's very nostalgic for me. So when I'm able to, each year around Thanksgiving time, I try to make that recipe and have it. But other than that, I don't really decorate or do anything for Thanksgiving. So if you do, great. That's awesome. But it's not something that I really do anything for. Let's see what else. Anything else I want to mention before we end this live? Yeah, so like I said, no matter your religion, your beliefs, as long as you're nice to me, as long as you're, not inappropriate, as long as you're not rude or mean, you and I are good. And as long as you're nice and not rude or mean to the people I care about and to my other friends on YouTube, once again, we're good. Don't be inappropriate either. We're good. So, because, we don't have to agree to interact or to get along. We can have differences. Just know that I'm also very stubborn, and I am who I am, and we can have a discussion, but basically, you're not going to likely change my view on things because I am who I am, and it is what it is, and that's it. Okay. But on that note, I am very thankful and very grateful to all of you. Thank you so much, Jen, for being on here and being my moderator for almost 2 hours. You are amazing. Yes, you uniquely me, yes. And just know everybody's welcome. Whether you're gay, straight, or wherever you are on the spectrum, both with that or with religion or with whatever your politics, wherever you are perfectly welcome. Just be nice, be respectful, be appropriate. That's all I ask, which is something most everybody is very good at here. I'm very grateful that I've had very few inappropriate or rude things that I've had to deal with. For the most part, everybody is really good, and I'm very much thankful for it. So this live is just kind of a thank you for you, for us to be able to talk and hang out and to I can't express how thankful and grateful I am. I cannot put it into words what it means to me to have the subscriber count and the views that I have right now. It is just a big deal to me that you guys care so much, and that whether you're subscribed or not, you watch and support my videos. It means the world to me. I love all of you. I hope you have a good rest of your Friday, a wonderful weekend. Take care of your health, take care of yourselves, and remember not to be super selfish and take care of others too, but not to the detriment of yourself. So I love you all. I will see you in my next video or my next live, depending on what my stamina is. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And I will see you all next time. Loves. Bye.